Hi, I'm a Swedish person living in Germany with a French girlfriend, and I've come to the realization that languages are stupid. Okay, maybe not stupid per se, but there's a bunch of things about languages that I just don't comprehend. But there are so many things that makes a language kind of stupid, and bear with me, I'm gonna explain why. A language has already too many exceptions and too many rules and too many different pronunciations. It's confusing as hell. And then just to sprinkle a little bit more to the mix, you just add a couple of idioms, and I'm pretty sure anybody who's trying to learn a language would be as frustrated as I am right now by trying to learn French. If you did not get it, what I mean is I'm pretty frustrated. If you don't know what an idiom is,
idioms are defined as a group of words established by usage as having a meaning not deductible from those of the individual word.
I have no idea what that means either. But here's the dummy definition that helped me out.
It's a word or a phrase that means something different from its literal meaning.
To give you an example, one of the most common ones in the English language is "it's raining cats and dogs." It means it's raining heavily. Okay, we can all agree by looking at me that I'm not what humans would define as having a muscular upper body. Therefore, I'm not able to hold onto a heavy object for a while, right? Although very allergic to cats, in my 28 years of age, I've held a cat at least 10 times. And if I can be honest with you, not once, not even a single time, have I had to put the cat down. I don't mean like putting the cat down like in a gangster type of way, obviously. Not a single time have I had the need to put the cat down because of its heavy bone structure. I assume most of you already understood that, but I felt the need to say it because, you know, the internet. Okay, so getting back on track. We can all agree then that cats are not heavy. Dogs, they're heavier, but not heavy either. So then, why in God's, Shivas, or whichever of the 8,000 to 12,000 gods you might believe in, do we describe heavy rains by making use of cats and dogs? I mean, right now, on top of my head, I haven't planned this before, I can think of like at least 3 heavy materials that are like heavier than a cat and dog. I mean, metal, for once, wood, stones. It would make a little bit more sense. But like cats and dogs, come on English, you could do better. I'm really getting off track here. The English language is very strange, with its idioms, its different pronunciations, and its silent letters. Languages of the earth, please gather around. Today we shall name the study of the conscious and unconscious mind. English? Psychology. I like that a lot actually. And how would you spell it? P-S... Oh, you said P? Well, yes sir, but you didn't pronounce the P. It is silent. Silent? Yes, indeed. Won't that just confuse people trying to learn the language? Oh, immensely. And you still want to keep it? Yeah, of course. Don't you think it's gonna be fun to see all the foreigners all confused trying to learn the language and making all the mistakes? Oh, it makes me so happy. English, if I can be frank with you, which I'm not, because I'm God. See what I did there? No? Okay, never mind. You're a dick, but I don't have time for you. Let's just forget what just happened. Okay, let's see. Spain. Well, psicología, señor. I like that, but don't tell me it starts with P because then P-S-I. I had higher hopes for you, mother. Whoa, I hate when flashbacks happen. But back to idioms. English is not the only language in the world that has very strange idioms that doesn't make sense at all, so I decided to scrap the internet and see which one I could find, and here's a list of the ones that I found. To give someone pumpkin, to reject somebody. Okay, this will probably come as a shocker for you, but yes, I have been rejected before. Countless of times, to be honest. I know, who would do such atrocity? Most of the women in the world, actually. Few of the times that I've been rejected has been a simple no to the face. And that's okay. Text, MSN, Messenger, Facebook, the Cobra. Yeah, all possible forms of rejection. This guy has had them. But out of all the times I've been rejected in my life, I've never been given a pumpkin. Not even once. Not even once. But to be honest, that's a pretty dope way to get rejected, don't you think? It's like, ew, I don't like your ugly face, but here's a vegetable that is very tasty in flavor and has a lot of vitamins. And I'm like, that sucks, but at the same time, thank you very much, you know? To have a white face. This one, I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, to have a white face. What does it tell you? That you have a lot of friends. How did you come to that conclusion, Japan? I mean, what? White face, a lot of friends. Of course. Of course. But then again, we're talking about Japan, a country where train delays make headlines on the news. So, you know, to slide in on a shrimp sandwich, which means to achieve some things that you have not worked for it. You know, like to be like the nephew of the boss and get like high ranking position or something like that. While most cultures tend to use like cats and dogs for their idioms, my fellow Swedes are different. They're like, hey, enough of cats and dogs. The shrimp has to be our idiomatic representations of idioms. To be honest, I don't know if idiomatic is correct, but it sounds very fancy and I'm just gonna include it. Balls of swan means something impossible. Swans don't have balls. Therefore, it's impossible. It's just beautiful. Straight to the point. I'm gonna be using it for the rest of my days, whether that's my life or the earth. I don't know which one is gonna end before, but balls of a swan is coming with me to the grave. I have other cats to whip. Because, you know, who doesn't? In all fairness, like, am I crazy or is this the only idiom that for me makes the most sense? Not that
Whipping cats is a thing that I usually do, but if I would be a cat whipping person,
I wouldn't want to spend most of my time whipping just one cat. I will just whip one cat, then go to another. Therefore, you have other things to do, you know? Makes total sense, right? These are the weird idioms that I decided to choose for, and I hope you enjoyed it because I've made like a couple of videos so far and still I'm not famous, and that's very frustrating. So please thumbs up, share it. Yeah. I don't know how to end these things. It's always so confusing. Anyway, okay, that's it. Bye.